It is February 11th, 3:28, and I just finished reading this book today. I skipped over the chapter about the history, but I finished reading it today, and as you can tell, I'm sick today, so I stayed home from school, so I thought I might as well do something productive and just say what I think about this book. Surrounded by Idiots by Thomas Erikson. So basically, a little summary is, it goes, so there's 4 colors: red, yellow, green, and blue, and it describes the 4 major personality types. So green and blue are both like introverted people, but green is, they're very cautious. I need to say that positively. And blue is they're very systematic and accurate, and both of them like things very planned out, and they don't really like to take risks. And then red and yellow, on the other hand, are more extroverted and more risk-taking. Red is more ambitious and less caring about other people's feelings and more about getting things done. And yellow is more, they're inspiring and they strive off of social validation, I guess is how I can put it. And here are like the negatives and positives. I don't know if it's gonna be backwards, but yes. So the first section of the book just defines what the red, yellow, green, and blue behavior is, and then blue, analytical, red, dominant, yellow, inspiring, and green, stability. I really like this book because it shows, like, when you're reading the book, you'll see people in your life and you'll be able to be like, oh, that person's like really red, or this person's really green, and you'll kind of understand the way they act and react to things. I do have a critique for this book. I kind of got it because I wanted to feel more empathy towards people who were not like me, and that's what I thought it was going to do after reading the prologue. But he doesn't really go into why these people are the way they are. But I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe he just doesn't know. Anyways, I would recommend this book, but like not to everybody. If you wanted to learn how to deal with people, I would say read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. But this one, it goes a little bit more into depth, and I can see how it can be helpful if you're like in a work situation, or if you're in a situation where you really have to, if you're in a situation where, like, let's say somebody is red and you're like going for an interview, or you just need to persuade them for something. For red, you would like just be straight up about it, but for someone like green or blue, you would need to give them more background and all this stuff. So I do think it's useful. I just wish it made me more empathetic towards people I don't understand, which I think I'm a mix of red and yellow. I tried to take tests, but like every single test I would take, it would be like, now you have to send money and send your email to get your results. Anyways, the one test I took did say I was red. I think I'm a mix of red and yellow. And the one I don't really understand is green. And okay, let me go into my criticism more. Towards the end of the book, it has like he's asking questions to people and then they're answering, and it kind of just shows that it didn't really, like, I don't know why he included that, because it shows that the people who read this book, it doesn't really change their viewpoint of other people. It doesn't make them more empathetic towards other people, and it doesn't really make them want to change to meet other people where they're at. But otherwise, I think it's very insightful to how to deliver certain situations to specific people. Because how to win friends and influence people is like everybody, but then with this, you understand that not everybody is the same. And it's good if you want to influence people. So if you're like really into influencing, like if you want to be able to persuade people, then knowing how people are different and how they're going to react is very important, I guess. I would give this book a 3 out of 5. Anyways, I think it's the first nonfiction book I finished this year. And that's it.